Good morning. How are we? Are we okay? Hopefully, you should be able to hear me. How are we? Hi, Mike. How you doing? Hey, you're Reed. Oh, I'm very loud. Is my mic too loud? I'm very loud. But then I'm loud anyway. How you doing? And how is it Monday again already? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Had a bit of a weird morning because Gav tried to fill his van up. We left at 6, well, about 10 to 6 as normal. And at about 6:45 he got home because he couldn't fill his van up. So hopefully we'll later. Don't know. So that's always good. So that's a bit weird. But yeah, we're alright other than that. I'll say, other than that, we're fine. But hi Crafty, how you doing? Yeah, we're alright. He hates not being able to be at work. Don't get me wrong, he loves time off, loves weekends, but if he should be at work and he's at home, he hates it. And he's down the garage at the moment. Did something with the lights in there that he's been wanting to do. Can't remember what it's something to do with the PIRs. I don't know. And he's got a bit of cable that needs stripping for the scrap place, whatever you call it. So yeah, he's pottering down the garage. Feeling a bit worn out after the weekend, but really good. Yeah, not too bad. What have you been doing? Oh, you went to, where did you go? London? Or was that a couple of weeks ago? I've lost track. I remember you saying you were going to meet friends, but I don't think that was the Lard trip. I think that had already happened when I spoke to you. I don't know. I don't remember these things. But yeah, so he feels a bit like he doesn't really know what to do with himself because he shouldn't be here. He should be at work. It's weird for him. So yeah. It was a London trip with the lads. There was much drinking. So you're not just worn out. You're a bit hung to the over. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't that, it was going to be like all them dots I've got waiting to go on the wall and his paintings. It might do that later, I don't know. But he needs to do something because, yeah, he was playing Valhalla for a little, till about 9 o'clock. And he's just like, yeah, I've got to do something. So, yeah. Dado, how you doing? Yeah, it's just a bit of a weird morning. It is a weird one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Who's honking at me? Thank you, Mike. How are you, Dado? Yeah, it's a weird morning. We're going to go out, I think, well, sometime this afternoon. See if we can get some. As I said, when I used to go shopping, and we were talking several years ago now, when I used to go shop, I know I used to leave here at about 2:30, and it seemed to be quieter because all the sort of parents will have left Asda to go and do the school run. Surprisingly, I was great. The guys on the other hand were hanging out their bums. Did a lot of walking, which is caught up with. Oh, blimey, yeah. At least you had a good time though. Like usual Monday morning meh. Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna just go out at sort of 2:30, I think, and see if we can get any. But trouble is, it's a difficult one because you think if, say, Asda, for example, say if they have a delivery of fuel this morning, everyone's going to fill up. So do you go and join in with the problem, or do you wait till that's over and risk that it's all gone? It's just, oh, it's a weird one. People are weird. Yeah, it's just... The thing is as well, he doesn't get paid for today. I mean, it's not a major problem. We're not going to, like, not be able to get food or anything like that. But it's like, because of everyone else, he wants to go to work and he can't, and he won't get paid. And it's like, come on. And then there's people, he said on Friday morning, we're talking like 6 o'clock Friday morning, he went to Asda and there was a massive queue. So he thought, okay, it's just busy, just one of them. And when it was his turn, the fuel had run out. And the older person, definitely retired, put it that way. You know, what does a retired person need to fill up for? Well, yeah, that's true. But then you think, you've got to sit in a queue for ages as well. It's like, you just can't win, can you? But yeah, the person that had the last of the fuel was, like, definitely retired age. You think, come on now. This bit of fringe is driving me mad. They don't need it for work. It's ridiculous, isn't it? But hopefully we're going to go this afternoon, and then he's going to try again early tomorrow morning. And what more can he do? There's no point going this evening because Asda will be rammed. It always is. And then, but also you think, how many trips out do you take using your fuel to be able to fill up? It's just, you know, oh, nightmare. I'm afraid it just about sums people up, doesn't it? The last 18 months, that's what people are like, isn't it? It's ridiculous. And to think, last week, I totally filled my car up on Wednesday lunchtime because I'm going to my mum's tomorrow, and I thought I was doing hair, I did it on the way home. And because I need a full tank of fuel, because I'll use a good half a tank there and back. And you know, you always go with a full tank. And absolutely no problems. Went in the Tesco's. No problems whatsoever. You know, it was probably about, I don't know, 12, 1 o'clock on Wednesday. There was 2 or 3 people in there. As you'd expect it to be on a Wednesday lunchtime. No problems whatsoever. And then Friday early, Gav couldn't get any. It's mental. So that's why he thought, well, I'll avoid it the weekend, because if there's an issue, everyone's going to be filling up over the weekend. So, you know, he'll avoid the weekend. And, yeah, went this morning. 3 different petrol stations. Just closed. They weren't even open. No one there. Taped off. Totally closed. Because they'd got none. Absolute joke. So hopefully when we go out later, he'll be able to get some, because that'll be another day off work, another day's pay. You know, it's like, what's going on? Madness. And the best bit is there's not even a fuel shortage, is there? It's just the media saying, the media, isn't it? Scaremongering. It's the first lockdown all over again. You would just buy what you need, there wouldn't be a problem. So anyway, I'll stop ranting now. How is everybody? Just had to get that out. Frustrating. Is everybody okay? Have we had a good weekend? we had a nice weekend. It was nice and relaxed, actually, but we seemed to get a lot done. We, Gav was home at a decent time. I think he was home by about 2, 3 o'clock on Friday. And then, well, he was at the football Friday night, and it was nice because it kind of got it over with for the weekend. Exactly that. It really was a self-fulfilling prophecy that they created the shortage by saying there was one and making people panic. Exactly. And I tell you what, this is my last little rant. The last 18 months has really shown and highlighted just how selfish people are. And there you go, Mike. Thank you. They're just totally out for themselves. Rant over. Yes, weekend. Gav had football Friday night, which he was absolutely knackered for, but it was nice to sort of get it done and then have the weekend. And then Saturday, we didn't do a lot at all on Saturday. Gav was playing Valhalla and I was just sort of pottering. I was cleaning up a bit because we thought we might have visitors on Saturday night. But we never did in the end. We never heard from them. So, and then in the afternoon, I said to Gav, well, I want to carry on tidying a little bit. Because you know when you get into it, you just want to kind of get it done then. And I said, well, why don't you put Phasmo on? Because I can still join in with that while I'm tidying. If he plays it, I can still join in with it. So we did that, and then in the evening ordered a pizza, watched that Bob Ross documentary, and actually that was really good. True that. Hell yeah. Thanks. Now everyone chilled to the music after the fuel rant. I know. Had to get it out. And watched that Bob Ross documentary, which actually was really good. I mean, we knew it was going to upset us because we knew what it was about, but it was actually really interesting. And then yesterday, Gav painted. He hasn't painted for quite a while because his head just hasn't been in it, and he's been knackered, and it takes quite a lot of concentration. So he did painting yesterday morning, and which he was really pleased with, and then streamed, and it's just a nice chill weekend. Nothing major, but we seemed to do a fair bit, which was nice. How's the volume on the music, by the way? I say it should be. It's the same volume as it was last time, so it should be okay. I think I may have turned our microphone up yesterday, so tell me if I'm a bit loud. I'm really croaky all of a sudden. Oh, good. Yeah, I'm right croaky. I was ranting. So it was quite nice actually. Let's say it felt like we were really relaxed, but then we did quite a lot. Cool. Thank you. Is the microphone still nice and clear? It's not all distorted again. But it was nice. And West Brom won as well, so that always helps. They didn't play very well. They were very lucky, but they still won. That's the most important. You're a bit loud, but the mic volume is good. Right. Do you want me to turn my microphone down? Or just calm down a bit? Calm down a bit. I'm a bit worked up this morning. It's been quite the ranty. But no, it was a nice weekend. We enjoyed it. Oops. And I'm off to my mum's tomorrow. Luckily, as I say, I've already filled up, because otherwise I wouldn't be going. Understandably, it sounds like it's been a frustrating start to the week. It has. It's just annoying. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's annoying. But also, my mum is supposed to be going. She's booked a hotel on the Norfolk coast just for 2 nights, just a mini holiday. Thursday and Friday. She's only got half a tank of fuel. And she was saying, I hope I can fill up, because I think it's only about 60 miles, but it's a good hour and a half or more because it's A roads. And she's only got a little petrol car. And, it's driving around when you're there as well, if you want to go to a different town, or she doesn't want to go there and worry that she can't get home. So I really hope that she can fill up, because she's been looking forward to this holiday for, I don't know, she must have booked it a couple of months ago. And she's been really looking forward to it, so she'll be absolutely gutted if she can't go. I mean, it's never good to cancel holiday, but if it's for a good reason, then it's one thing. But if you've got to cancel your holiday because of somebody else, I'd be raging. So hopefully, to be fair, it's not as busy where she is. So hopefully she'll be able to just go somewhere and queue up. Hope she's in front before she goes, or while she's there. Yeah, the thing is that I don't think she would go and hope to fill up when she's there. She'd be far too worried about not being able to get home again. Because if the problem's just the same there, she don't want to get stuck there. Chat down some of those panic buys and be like, right, you made me unable to go on holiday, so you're paying for my next one. I want 3 weeks in Hawaii. Oh dear. Honestly. World's gone mad. It's crazy though, isn't it? As soon as the the media, it's not papers anymore really, is it? As soon as they post that there's a shortage, it's like it's bread next, isn't it? So that you won't be able to get any bread. It's the toilet rolls all over again. They've got a lot to answer for. Dreading a green tea shortage. Oh. I mean, I can't think of anything worse, Mike. It's so unbelievably dumb. I know. But yeah, it's like, I don't know if I've already said, probably I'm ranting. Like first time round, all the shops said, if you just buy what you need, there wouldn't be a problem. See, because now I'm thinking, yeah, I've got a full tank now. But once I've driven to my mum's, which is 130 miles, and then I'm driving to my friend's, which I don't know how many miles it is, but it's about a half-hour drive to go and see her, then half-hour back to my mum's, then 130 miles home. And I'm thinking, I've got to work, like, not next week, the week after I'll be working again. It's like, if I can't fill up, am I going to be able to drive to people's houses? One shortage I'd like to see is Biscoff. Biscoff and peppers and grapefruit. They can go. So I'm actually thinking, which I don't know if I will because it feels like I'm adding to the problem, but once I'm at mum's and driven to my friends, if I see like a petrol station that's got fuel, I will probably fill up just to make sure I've got it for when I have to work. But then you think, damn, that's just what everyone else is doing, isn't it? But I can't do my job without my car. It's like, do you do it? Do you not? I would never join a massive queue to do it. But if you're driving past Asda and see there's only a couple of cars in there, might. But then, you just think, is that exactly what the problem is? I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? Because it was like that, like the first lockdown. Because people panic bought, it made normal people like us buy a bit extra in case it does run out because of all the panic buyers. I didn't panic buy once, but I did, like, thinking, yeah, I don't need so-and-so. I probably would wait till next week, but I'll get one now while I can get it. That kind of, like, I can get a bag of pasta. I'll get one this week rather than waiting another week. That kind of. It's like, you don't know if you're adding to the problem, do you? But I really do think that a lot of these people that are panic buying don't need it. That's the difference. So if you can't do your job without it, then you've got to, haven't you? The people panic buying aren't self-employed in urgent need. They've clearly got enough money and resources that they don't need it as bad as they think they do. Yeah. See, if I had done everybody in the last couple of weeks, I'd be thinking, all right, I haven't really got much work to do in the next sort of 3-4 weeks, so I won't bother. But I have. In 2 weeks' time or 4 weeks' time, because we're on holiday in between, that's what I'm going to be doing everyone. So I need, it's like, it's a weird one, isn't it? See, there's people like us going, should I do it? I don't know if I should. But then there's other people who's like, oh, well, I've only got 2/3 of a tank to like tootle on the 5-minute school run. I'll just top it up. I did see on the news this morning that a service station in Kidderminster were only allowing fill-ups by emergency vehicles for a few hours late in the day. People don't realise that the panic buying is having a knock-on effect on ambulances. Blimey. Do you know, I didn't even think of that. That's ridiculous. And the people panic buying will be the first to moan that they've got to wait for an ambulance. That's terrible, isn't it? Yeah. Good old kiddie, eh? I've been there for a long time. I know, it's a bit of a weird one. But then it just goes to show that we are, like, thoughtful people. If we're wondering whether to do it. When we could do with filling up. But, should I? Am I adding to it? And then, like I said, there's people that don't even need it. I would never queue up. Because I know my luck. I'd get there and there'd be none left. That's just my luck. Like poor Gav Friday morning. But then he did manage to he just shoved a tenner in at the expensive petrol station that's on the M6 junction. And, he didn't know what was going on at the time. So he just went there, bunged a tenner in, just to get him to work and back. And, because it's like when I think I've got enough, because he was in Milton Keynes then. So I think I've got enough, but I'm not sure. So I just bung a tenner in and then I will definitely have enough. And but this morning he went there and it was closed. Yeah, saying coming back yesterday from London, they're working on the rail line, had to put in a temporary bus route. Some places were having trouble because the buses couldn't fill up. Like there's people relying on public transport because they don't have a car. How are they going to cope? Yeah. It's just crazy. The whole world is going mad. It's just, oh, I don't even know. Crazy. But the fact that the 24-hour petrol stations were closed this morning. Gav always fills up 6 o'clock in the morning. Whichever day, he always does it. Always has. Closed. Craziness. So hopefully they will have had a delivery. And there'll be some left. Because you just think, how long can it go on? How long can Gav keep having unpaid days off? I mean, if we knew it was coming, how long? If they said, right, all this week you're not going to be able to fill up. Oh, Neil's raiding! I'll wait till he says hello. He's probably watching an advert, isn't he? If we knew about it, if they said, right, all this week you can't fill up, we'd be like, right, let's take a week off and have it as a holiday. TC, how you doing? It's Dots. Love Dots. How are you, my dear? We're having a rant, I'm afraid. Hi, Neil. Thank you very much for the raid. How are you doing? It wasn't indeed an advert. It's always an advert, isn't it? How are you doing? Hi, Tony. How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. What have you been streaming? We've been moaning and ranting a bit, I'm afraid. All the darts, none of the ghosts. What? I don't know. Yeah, but the fuel. We've been moaning. Well, I've been moaning all morning, to be fair. Your game crashed off a 20-minute battle. That's rude. I'm not surprised that you are annoyed. Oh, Phasmodo. Ah, sorry. That just... Honestly. Well, I'll sum it up. Gav went to fill up his van Friday morning to get to Milton Keynes, which is about an hour and a half. Couldn't get any fuel. Queued up for ages. Couldn't get any fuel. So he went to the expensive one on the motorway and just shoved a tenner in just to get him there. And he had about, I think he said he had about 80 miles in his tank. So he was supposed to be in Nottingham. I don't know how many miles that is, but not enough anyway. And went to 3 different petrol stations this morning and they were all closed. Excuse me while I quickly hoover all the dog is not walking. No worries. Yeah, couldn't get any fuel. So he's in the garage. Ploppy! How you doing? Yeah, unpaid day off last minute. Not happy. That's basically my morning in 15 seconds. So yeah, been a bit of a weird one. But how is everybody? Are we okay? Have we had a good weekend? We had a nice weekend. It's quite relaxed. It was nice. Yeah, we all kind of think that the world's gone mad. That's pretty much it. Not bad. Fed up of the petrol smell. Stop being naughty. Or someone may accidentally come and burst those bags for you. Honestly, can you believe people double bagging bags of fuel? Like, what? What madness. I've seen a tweet about a bunch of cars following a fuel lorry. I came up with the idea of the bye-bye situation. That's about right, isn't it? It's crazy. People have gone mad. I'm telling ya. The world's gone mad. I think the last 18 months has just sent everyone loopy. And going to petrol stations with jerry cans and plastic bags. I mean, come on. Roscoe, how you doing? Here with the raid too much lurking while I'm getting ready for work. No worries. How you doing? They're all... Yeah, true. I think it is just a lot more obvious now, isn't it? People just don't hide it anymore. They're embracing their, like, inner... It's really difficult to keep it family friendly. Their inner selfishness. Empty trucks, lure them away so we can get the fuel in it. Yeah. That'd be nice. Good. Yeah, it's just... I think people have always been the same. But they're just not hiding it anymore. They just don't care anymore, do they? Repaint the fuel lorries with vaccines and masks inside. That'd stop people would, wouldn't it? That is true, Neil. You have. That's why we all think you're so nice and we love you. But yeah, I think they just don't care anymore. They just don't care anymore, do they? Yeah, it's just madness. I hope the petrol bars don't still have those loo rolls. One flame away from Molotov right there. He is a nice man, isn't he? He's lovely. Such a sweetheart. But no, I think everyone's just gone crazy. Well, not everyone, but people as a collective. They're not good, are they? See, everyone loves Chanel. Oh. I don't think you'll ever convince us that you're a grumpy old man and not very nice. You know, we all know different. Oh, but yeah, lying idiots, yeah. A person is smart, people are dumb, panicky, dangerous animals. Yeah, that's about right, isn't it? I think people in general are just a bit rubbish, aren't they? It's just madness that I hope doesn't go on for too long. Because yeah, if Gav wasn't very well or he'd broke his arm or something, it would be bad enough being off work. But the fact that he can't fill his van up, it's just, yeah, it's just ridiculous. Pretty sure I got about a week and a half of fuel left, so it better blow over by then. Yeah, I must admit, I'm glad I filled up last Wednesday lunchtime because I'm going to my mum's tomorrow. It's like 130 miles, and it was one of them. I was just out, so I'll fill up ready, you know. And then like, what, the next day, I think it just went mental. But I mean, I went there. There was probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 other cars in there, as you'd expect on a Wednesday lunchtime. Managed to fill one car up yesterday without too much hassle. Oh, it's good. At least you got some. But yeah, my mum's booked a hotel, just like a 2-night little holiday, And at the moment she hasn't got the fuel to get there. So hopefully she'll actually be able to... She's got about half a tank, but I don't think she would go on half a tank because she'd worry that she wouldn't be able to get home. Have a Derby Hull, York Hull, Derby trip at the weekend. That's a lot of driving. Yeah. Thing is though, like at the moment, even like going in the middle of the night wouldn't help, would it? Because it all will have run out from the previous day. As I say, Gav always fills his van up if he needs to about 6 a.m. and normally there's hardly anyone there. But Friday, he was queuing up for ages. Hey, what? Where have all these people suddenly come from getting up early? They don't normally get up early. Mrs. Chops phoned around until she found one with petrol. Oh, yeah, I think I saw you put that on Discord, actually. Good idea. I think we're just going to have a trip out this afternoon. Probably about sort of 2:30. It tends to be a bit quieter. Because people were just leaving the supermarket to go and do the school run. God, I sounded surprised that she even asked if there was a queue. That's unusual. That certainly wasn't a big supermarket then, was it? I probably wouldn't have even answered the phone. But it's quite handy actually because I need to go to the bank anyway. And the car park is not very big. So I said, oh, if you're going to probably Asda, could you drop me outside the bank? So Texaco in the centre of town. There was a bit of a queue when she got there. It's not too bad then, is it? So it is helpful if Gav can just drop me and either wait in the car park or just go around the corner. Yeah, the car park is not big enough. It's like a little shopping centre on some big traffic lights, that sort of thing. Actually, if you're going there, he won't mind. Gets a job done. So that's our exciting day we've got planned. Oh, that's got bits on it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick this up. It's very sticky. No. Come on now. Yeah, nothing very exciting. Although it should be a work day. So it's probably more exciting than it would have been. He was getting all restless this morning, so he's gone down the garage and done something with the lights. I can't remember now what he said. And it's got some cable needs stripping. I think he just needed to be productive. So what's everyone else up to today? Must be something exciting going on. More exciting than trying to fill up and go into the bank. Got to empty my conservatory because the floor is getting done tomorrow Wednesday. Well, that's quite exciting. I've got some Scout Grant stuff to sort out that I was trying to put off by streaming. Never mind. Seems like it's the day of getting jobs done. Then it's Monday, isn't it? Mondays are never going to be that exciting. They're probably generally the worst day of the week. First, I think I'll be going to the local Tesco Express for some Bentley and try to shift this cough on the tail end of this cold. Oh. I hope you feel better soon. I haven't actually had a cold for ages. Watch me get an absolute stinker now I've said that. Got a week of coursework to catch up on, so I'm procrastinating and playing games. Obviously! SJ! How you doing? I've been moaning about the fuel situation. That's all I've been doing all morning, to be fair. Oh, where did that go? Oh yeah, it's just people, innit? You know, everyone seems to have very Monday-ish things to do today. Yeah, it does seem a very Monday sort of Monday, if you know what I mean. Got a lot of work. I've got a lot of work done so far today, so that's good. Oh, nice one. Fortnite. There's always time for Fortnite. Oh, that's upside down. There you go. Not got time for Fortnite. Oh, dungeon music. This one is sending me to sleep. Fair enough. No, I've had it on for a while. I think it was Mike that chose that. I've had it on for a while. 8-bit dungeon. There you go. Just let me know how the volume is. The volume should be alright because we have used that one before. Not got time for Fortnite, dude. What's that about? Smashing through these black A's though. There's loads of them. But we're getting through them. I just realised I went proper Suffolk then. We're getting through them. Bye Neil. Thanks for coming and thank you for the raid. And have a nice day. You lovely, lovely man. Such a sweetheart. See, Nick knows it. It's the whole thing. If it was true, you wouldn't need to convince people. You know what I mean? That he's a grumpy old man. So, if you've got to convince people, then you're obviously not, are you? You love it. Oh, dear. Well, even if you don't, you know what I mean? There's a reason with the idiot army. Yeah. Ooh, wonky. There you go. I'll be glad to finish this one because after this section I've got one more which I'll probably do on Friday because I celebrate my mum's tomorrow, home Thursday, so I'll probably finish this Friday. I ain't going to do the other section today, I don't think. If Gav wasn't here I might have done, but yeah, so I'll do that Friday, and then next week I might do a bit more of Hoicha because I haven't done it for a while. I'm missing it a bit. So I've been doing this probably the last 2 weeks. How many streams? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 streams I would have already done on this. Yeah, probably the last 2 weeks, isn't it? So it's been a while since we've seen Geralt. So I might do that next week. And then I'll be working a fair bit and then we'll be on holiday. And then my mum will be here. So I don't know if it'll be much the next few weeks. To make the most of it next week, I think. You're going to be able to get fuel to go to your mum. I've got a full tank. I managed to fill up. I say managed. I filled up last Wednesday lunchtime on my way home from doing hair. Just, you know, it was one of them. I'm out. I need it for next week. I'll fill it up. But that was before the madness started. I'm hoping Mum can fill up because she might not be able to go on a little holiday if she can't. And she's been looking forward to that for weeks. Yeah, it's daft, isn't it? Gav can't fill up. Yeah, I've got a car with a full tank, but he can't really take it because of putting all his tools in it and everything. But then I said, well, you could have it Monday, but I'll go to my mum's Tuesday. But, yeah, oh well. Trouble is, if he drives all the way to Nottingham today, no, I would have enough to get there and back. But, you know, it's just like, siphon the fuel. I'd rather let him just use my car. Well, hopefully get some later. I've got a feeling he's not going to, but hopefully. But then I think they were probably closed this morning because it was mad yesterday and they've run out. They haven't had a delivery yet, I would think. Yeah, hope so. Can't keep having unpaid days off, can you? When they're not holiday. Yeah, so hopefully they will have had deliveries. Because I can just imagine how busy it was at Asda yesterday. Because it's on quite a busy road and it's a big island near it as well. And on a normal Sunday, it's chaos down there. So add the fuel thing. I can only imagine what it was like yesterday. And they would have just run out and wouldn't have had a delivery. So hopefully they've had a delivery. It's not been as crazy today. Maybe I'm clutching at straws with that. But hopefully, you can hope. You can have naive hopes, can't you? Going to work from home today. I see it being very stressy in the office over the fuel. Yeah. Just mental on it. Right, I think that is all the A's. That was a lot. I think that's all of them. I'm bound to find one I've missed. There are 15 vans to keep filled up. Oh man. That's a lot of vans. Mental, isn't it? Oh, I mean, not many of these left. Yeah. Well, yeah. Madness. There's a lot of bees left on this thing, and I ain't got many gems left. Hope don't run out. Oh, it's nice to look at a different colour. Oh yeah, because Gav working in Milton Keynes, he was at least about to delete 1,000 worries from our system. That's lorries. About to delete 1,000 lorries. Okay. Worries, lorries. Same thing really when it comes to fuel. Yeah, if Gav was still in Milton Keynes, I mean, he's been filling up twice a week, sometimes. I mean, he claims the mileage back, but my cousin's daughter had an epilepsy fit yesterday. Ambulance couldn't even attend, so my cousin had to drive her in. No, that is dreadful. It's terrible, isn't it? That is dreadful. It's just lucky that she'd got fuel in her own car. Or your cousin, I mean. See, it's things like that that these people don't think about, isn't it? You know, as long as they've got a full tank of fuel for their just like tootling around, probably. You know, but things like that. But like carers and things that drive around all the time. Ambulances. Unreal, isn't it? World's gone mad. I'm telling you. Everyone's just gone crazy. Full on loopy. I don't know. We could set the world to right, couldn't we? It's queuing at 10:30 Friday night to get some. Took 40 minutes. I had to, so I had to take my kids to school. It's an hour's walk away. Yeah. It's just... yeah. Saw someone posting about their husband who's a doctor and he couldn't drive to his patients on his rounds. Considering the papers were blaming doctors for not having enough in-person visits lately, feels so ironic it's a joke. It's... you can't make it up, can you? Just the mentality of some people though, innit? Sod everyone else, as long as I'm alright. As long as I've got a full tank of fuel, as long as I've got 10,000 toilet rolls. It's just... oh. I think the worst one I heard about was in the first lockdown when someone was in... I can't remember which supermarket it was. Someone was in there and they saw this woman take the entire shelf of baby powder milk, baby milk, you know, the tubs. She took the entire shelf and bought it. This was very early on, so I think they had like limits in place after that. But like, people were saying, well, why didn't the colleague tell her not to? It's like, it's not their decision. At the end of the day, customers can buy whatever they like. If there's no limitations in place, they can buy what they like. Yeah, it is SJ. And after that, they did put, you know, you can only have one of this, one of that. Excuse me, but this was very early on. She bought the entire shelf of baby milk. And you think, it's one thing to think, oh, bye Mike, thank you for coming. Do you like a rant? Have a nice day, Mike. Cheers. It's bad enough to take things off other adults, but there could be babies that starve because of what you've done. It's like, how is that okay? And you think, I bet that will go out of date before your baby drinks it. But I do think, like you say, the media has got a lot to answer for. Scaremongering, and these morons believe it all. Trying to explain to my kids why there wasn't much petrol without swears was tricky. Yeah, I bet. Done plenty of that this morning. I think it just all boils down to some people don't care about anybody else. And that's pretty much it. I think I've done all them. Assuming she had a baby and wasn't going to price get. Yeah, well, you don't know, dear. They could have had their own shop and, you know, buying it to sell it at double. Could be. Don't know. But either way, it's disgusting, isn't it? Just people. They keep proving time and time again they can't be trusted and they couldn't care less about anybody else. Emily said, is it just like the toilet rolls again, Mummy? Yes, Emily, it is. And next week it'll be whatever the media says there's a shortage of. I'll never understand the toilet roll thing. She gets it and she's 9, exactly. Yeah, but she's thoughtful. She's a very thoughtful, kind kid. That's what these adults aren't. You know, at the start of this whole thing, I thought the worst gross thing people were capable of was not washing their hands. I know. Yeah, that whole thing. Why are you telling people to wash their hands? That shouldn't be a thing. But it is. Telling people how to wash their hands. Okay. Just insane. Oh, you got to sing happy birthday while you wash your hands. What? Or you could just wash your hands. Like we do multiple times a day. Oh, people don't know how to wash their hands. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Madness. I'm going to drop that. I don't know what is going on outside. I keep hearing like a van door shut or something. How are you liking the dungeon music? No worries, this show. His dungeon, isn't it? Yeah. Is it keeping you awake a bit more? Good, nice and dungeony. Good. That's what we were going for. I say we, the bloke that wrote it. Deleting 1,000 vehicles is keeping me pretty awake at the moment. What do you mean you're deleting vehicles? I don't understand. Deleting vehicles. Will they actually disappear? The lorries? Like, will they actually disappear? Is it like Endgame stuff? Infinity War stuff where you just go like that and like they just disappear? Yeah, like that. Oh, there's a bee. I knew I'd miss one. Good. That's some power, that is, though, isn't it? Making 1,000 lorries disappear. That's, oops, that's pretty impressive, I've got to say. Where did that go? There. Fair play. Oh, there's another one. Come on now. Don't be a sausage. Thank you. I only wanted one. Although I bet I'll find another one. The magician. Ooh. Really what I'm doing is changing a 0 to a 1 in a database. Well. I'm glad we cleared that up. Come on now. Where did that go? I've lost it. I really have lost it. It's going to be sitting somewhere it shouldn't. There. It's never as exciting when you know how the trick is done, is it? Wow. Considering I still don't really... No. See, to me, changing the 0 to a 1 sounds like you're adding lorries, not deleting them. Good job you're doing your job and not me. And vice versa, I imagine. You wouldn't like my job. It's far too people-y. Not sure I would do many Instagrammable haircuts. Well, maybe. Never know. Might surprise us. I mean, if you find someone that's willing to let you have a go, you know, it might be worth a try. Could be a new calling in life, couldn't it? Never know. Well, for an account with the word nightmares in their username. It'd be different. You never know what people pay for, to be fair. I went to one of my regulars. She's got real short hair and she's got a lot of hair, and she has it sort of a bit spiky or whatever. And then one time I just sort of shaved the side and had it all. And then one time I went there, so what are we doing then? She went, I don't know what I want. I was like, okay, so should we shave the side again? She said, shave it all off. Like, what? She said, yeah, just shave it all off. Okay, let me just, confirm what you mean. And no guard on the clippers, shaved off. So, okay. So I did it, and she loved it. So, like, okay. Fine. And what's crazy is that she paid me to do it. Okay. That was a fun day. That was a bit of a... Are you sure? As short as we do the side, yeah? Yeah. Like, properly shaved up, yeah. Okay. You probably could have done that one. I know. I mean, to be fair, with her, it's not that crazy. She's very much like that. It's just hair, it'll grow. She always keeps it short anyway. So it's not like me wanting my head shaved. And, but yeah. Like, alright. But the way I see it, I can try and advise people. I can give my opinion. But at the end of the day, if they want something that I think is going to look dreadful, if I've given my opinion and they still want it doing, why wouldn't you do it? They'll find someone else who will. I'll just be there with, I did try to warn ya. Yeah, they'll just find someone else that will. So who was it now? Someone, I suppose, a while ago now. I can't think who it was. She'd gone into... Exactly. She'd gone into an expensive salon in town. Yeah, get the double-sided tape. Yeah, she'd been to this expensive salon, like, right in town. And, I remember who it was now. And she had like almost a bob, but she wanted one side really short, like not clippered, but just really short. And then it sort of to all come over and be longer this side. And they refused to do it. Yeah, totally, definitely. They refused to do it because they thought it would look bad. And they thought that she didn't really want it that short. And they refused to do it. So they just gave her if I say a more sensible haircut, you know what I mean? And she said to me, that's not what I wanted. I want it like really short on the side and then longer on this side. I was like, alright then. And she loved it. But it's like, what's the point of refusing and giving someone a haircut that it's not what they wanted? They're not going to come back to you. And she hasn't been there again. But yeah, it's weird. But I always say to people, I'll tell you the truth. If I think it's going to look really bad, I will tell you. You might think, well, what if you did this? This might be a bit... But at the end of the day, if they want it, you've got to do it. Unless it's something that's going to knacker the hair, then obviously that's different. I do think people are funny creatures, though. Mine, to be fair, I don't proper hate it, but it's not the colour I wanted, and it was shorter than planned. The lady was lovely, but very scissor happy, and not that I mind. It will grow back. It was just a dramatic difference. I thought your hair looked really nice. Is it still the same as it was? I don't know when it was now. What were you doing? You were doing cross stitch, like a gold leaf cross stitch, I think you were doing. I thought it looked really nice, and I thought it was really good length on you as well, actually. It was a bit different. I liked it. Is it still like a pinky? It was pink, wasn't it? I've got one of my friends. I do her hair. I've been doing her hair for years, and it's like a running joke that she'll only let me cut off 1 millimetre every time I cut her hair. And she, to be fair, it has got long, but she likes it long because it's very bushy and curly, and it needs to be long to weigh it down so it doesn't go massive. And last time I hadn't cut it for a while. I'd done a colour, but it was just circumstances. I just hadn't cut it for a while as well, and said, mate, you need a half decent chop. She's like, oh no. And I said, right, half decent chop, that much, probably about 1.5 inches. I said, the ends of your hair are absolutely knackered. You need a decent, because it's just going to split and get worse. And it's like, I was going like this, about this much, and she literally went to me. I think I cut off about 1 inch in the end. I compromised and said, look, it's really long, it's knackered on the ends. And yeah, she actually let me cut off 1 inch, which was amazing. But it's literally a running joke. I'm allowed to cut off like 1 millimetre. But to be fair to her, she has regular cuts and her hair is in pretty good condition, considering how bushy and naturally like dry it is. It is in very good condition, so she is good. But no, I did like yours, Crafty. It was very nice. Yeah, it's still saying that I might need a touch on the dye, so it's more of a pinky purple, and I was looking for more Cadbury purple. The length is actually about what I wanted, to be fair though, so at least I'll have to trim it myself for a while. Oh! No! Bad, Crafty! I like the whole drastic look after a hairdresser's visit. Yeah, you got to get your money's worth, haven't you? You got to. I could do with a haircut, actually. I haven't had it done for a while. It feels a bit ratty on the ends. When are you having yours done, Dado? I can't remember when you said. I bet there's going to be a big old pile on the floor. Sorry, I meant I won't have to get the train up to yours for a trim for a while. Oh, that's better. Minute yourself. I know you're not even joking. Although, to be fair, with curly hair, you can get away with it a bit more. like with my hair, it would look horrendous. On Friday after work, I'll get a before and after photo. Good. That's what we like. Yeah, I think curly hair is more forgiving when it comes to that sort of thing. My hair is so straight. It shows every little scissor mark. I do my own fringe like I need to. It's driving me crazy. But, oh, no. Cutting your own hair? No. No. Oh, dear me. I can only imagine how long your hair is, Dado, because it was long when I saw you. And that was May? Every 15, 8 inches. Oh, that really is a chop. Fair play. That's what we like. They weren't as far as bangs or those, just get the split ends off. Still don't approve. But I'll let you off. I think the biggest chop I had was after we got married, because I was growing it because I wanted to have it curly, and I knew that if it's curly, it goes up, and I wanted long curly hair for our wedding, which I had. It was very long, probably, you can't see, can you? Like way down my back anyway, and it was driving me insane. And I think after honeymoon and everything, I had it cut up to just sitting on my shoulders. That was the biggest chop I've had. That was a good foot off. But I'd been growing it for ages, and it was driving me crazy. So that was a pile and a half on the floor. But I have a few inches cut off. I have it cut, I don't know, every 3 or 4 months, that sort of. So there's a decent pile. But I do agree with long hair. There's no point having it done, unless your hair is naturally not in brilliant condition and needs regular trims. There's no point having it done every 6 weeks. It just looks the same, doesn't it? I'm the same. I want to see that I've had it done. I want to get my money's worth. If I'm making the effort to go in a hair salon, I'm getting my money's worth. It would just be nice if I could take my own hair off and sit it on a mannequin and then cut it or something. I'd appreciate that. But can't do the back. Oops. I'm going to say with mine, it's so straight. If it's not cut right, it looks terrible. And it don't sit right. And got my haircut. I got my last haircut July last year. That was up to the hairline at the back. Now it's just below my shoulders. Blimey, that doesn't grow very quick, does it? I thought it would grow more than that. I think you need a haircut too, dear. We're going to have to bully you into having one as well. I think my hair would be way down my back by then. Really long hair also ages you. New neighbour thought I was Cap's brother's mum. Wouldn't that be Cap's mum? well, no, that's ridiculous. That says more about the neighbour. That's ridiculous. Have mine done July, I think. Honestly, it's not enough of a change for me to feel it needs trimming. The dye's started to fade a bit, I think. How long does dyes typically like? Oh, it varies. It varies. I mean, it depends what was used. I'm guessing it was bleached up first and then a colour put on it. And anything on bleach fades quite quick. To be fair, you're lucky that it's still pink, I would say. If it's July, what is that? Like a couple of months at least. Yeah, you're lucky that's still pink, to be fair. It sounds like it was done well if it's still pink now. Just well have a good sense of humour. That's ridiculous. What? I know. Some people are just a bit mental with that, I think. It's like the amount of times I hear things, you know, similar sort of thing, and you're like, are we looking at the same people? What? Madness. I used to go to where my school friend worked until that salon closed. She does now work in a local salon. I just need to book in. It's just not a cheap place. My usual place is walking for a tenner plate. Blimey, that is cheap. You know what you should do is, if there are any colleges that do hairdressing that have their own salon, you know, they're cheap and they're all right. I mean, that's what I did for like full-time college. And it's all supervised. I mean, it's not going to be like the most amazing haircut you've ever had, but it's a decent haircut for cheap. What one is this? I forgot. F. Because, yeah, all the haircuts, they're all checked. Well, they should be. It's all like supervised. Not one-on-one supervision, but they're all checked. You know, they won't let you leave with a bad haircut. And it helps the students with their assessments as well. Because you have to do different things, you know, be assessed on different things. That's always worth remembering. So my mum always used to come in there when I was at college. She used to come in and have her hair cut, coloured. It's really cheap. And, you know, it's all practice. And I remember my granny coming in for a perm. You know, just so you could be assessed on it. And they get it cheap. You get your assessment. You know. And you're not going to pass the assessment if it's not done properly. I think if I had wavy hair, I would do that. But the trouble with mine, it's just dead straight. If it's not cut like pretty much perfectly, it looks dreadful. It really shows up. Hello, cat. Anyone at college make a mistake while cutting? Of course. yeah. But normally you can put it right, you know. I remember the first ever haircut I had to do in the college salon was one of the teachers, a bloke, and he had really, really thick, dead straight hair, and which is like quite difficult to cut because it shows every scissor mark. Oh man, that was stressful. And it took forever. But then it's all good practice. But how are you, Captain Sausage? Are you having a good day? Yeah, I'd love to find a student place like that. As long as they're capable of cutting a straight line, don't come at me with clippers. I can't think of that problem. No, I mean, as I say, if I had wavy hair, which is a bit more forgiving, I would. But I mean, I've been to professional salons that can't cut my hair properly. And it's not me being, oh, I could do it better myself. It's not, well, which I could, but it's not that. It's like, you know, you can see it. It is quite rude. It's quite rude that I can't take my own head off and cut my hair. That's okay. I found out our installation will not be delivered until the end of November. That's a bit rude. And you made all that room for it. Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Glad I did not pull out all the old stuff. Well, yeah, you could easily have done. Rude. Big bunch of rude sausages. Exactly. Crafty has spoken. There does seem to be a lot of just general problems lately, though, doesn't there? We're getting anything. Just rudeness going on. Getting a bit hangry now, not gonna lie. Oh, Jew, I forgot to tell you that I found donuts on my travels. What are they like? Need lots of details. You're allowed to get hangry. It's lunchtime. Do you like a donut? How sparkly that is when you move it. So pretty. I know I moan about all the black ones, but they're so pretty. Not had any yet. I bought a couple of strawberry ones for me and Mum, and a couple of Nutella ones for Sister Bro. Then a caramel iced and a sticky toffee one as spares, and I can't wait to try them. Oh, they sound awesome. How have you not had any yet? How long have you had them? And you haven't had any yet? What's that about? They'd have gone by now. Do sound good though. Do love a donut. Don't happen very often. But it's not, yeah, do like a donut. Yeah, it must be getting towards lunchtime, mustn't it? I'm getting a bit hungry. Bought them yesterday, but everyone was really full by the time I got back. I also had a massive steak for lunch yesterday, so I couldn't eat them. Fair enough. I had a steak for a while. It was good because the ones from Tesco, the ribeye, finest ribeye ones, were actually really nice. And they were on 2 for £7 for ages. They're not anymore. They're like £5.50 for one little steak. So I ain't paying that. They are nice though. It's annoying though when you find something you like that's a reasonable price. And because they're not very big. And then they take them off the offer. You just, yeah. When you get them for such a good price, you don't want to pay full price, do you? Very stingy. thought I'd go mad and do homemade burgers for dinner. I said to Gav yesterday, I said, we ain't had burgers for a while. And we both sort of went, oh yeah. So thankfully I'd got some mince in the freezer. Because I think we'd have been upset if we couldn't have a burger after both like really wanted one. So yeah, I'm going to make them tonight. Normally I wouldn't because they aren't the cheapest thing, but I'd spent so little on food over the weekend because I was feeling so nervous from all the travel. I'd had like a portion of Mackey's nuggets and fries for like 30 hours. Oh, crafty. I'm glad you did have a decent dinner. Come on, Wonk. Cute. But it's weird because I don't mind spending, like, if you go out for steak, like in a restaurant, you know, you spend, I don't know, anywhere 15, 20 quid. Yeah, but I won't spend like a £5 on a Tesco steak. Oh, I don't know. Funny how my brain works sometimes. Oh, that didn't want to go in there. Then. Might go crazy and have a cup of soup with my sandwich for lunch. That would just be like ridiculous, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's weird, but then for me it comes to the quality. I'd rather pay 20 quid for a decent steak once in a while than buy 4 in Tesco that aren't as nice. Yeah, that's true. Although I've got to say, they are nice. I mean, I'm not very good at cooking steak either. But even I don't seem to be able to kill it. It is a nice bit of steak. But as I say, it's not very big, but... But yeah, I'm with you on the quality. Yeah. It's like anything though, you know, I'd rather pay a bit more if you know you're getting something decent. You don't mind paying a bit more if it's good. Especially when it comes to food. I don't want to be eating a load of cheap junk. It's not good for you anyway, is it? No. It's like with things like sausages and that. I can't buy cheap ones. Oh, just the thought of what's in them. You think you shouldn't be eating that? There's some things I prefer own brands, but there's some things that just aren't worth buying that cheap. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not a snob when it comes to shopping, you know. I will always try the own brand. Some things are the cheap one, you know. But I think when it comes to meat and things like that, can't be doing it. I think most of the shopping is own brand. Or if it's not, I've tried own brand and not liked it. I think the only things we don't have own brand is like washing stuff, like deodorants, body wash, that kind of thing. But you know, I've tried the other ones. Apart from hair stuff, I am definitely a snob when it comes to hair stuff, but that's not really a surprise, is it? I was around one of my customers the other week, and I've been going there a long time, so we're quite comfortable with each other. And her hair is sort of a dark, dingy blonde, and she has it light blonde all over. And I'd noticed the last couple of times that it wasn't going quite... It was still blonde, but it wasn't quite as light as it had been. And so like the next time I made sure I used a new tuber colour, you know, just make sure everything was okay. She'd never noticed it, but I'd noticed it. It's like, it still looks nice, but it's not quite as it should be. And when I did her hair the other week, she went, "It's lighter than normal, isn't it?" And I was looking at it, I was like, "Yeah, it is." You know, and then you think, right, what's going on? And we figured it out between us that normally when I do her hair, because I go like in the afternoon after work, and she'll wash her hair the night before, and then she washed her hair the night before, and then gets home from work, and I put her colour on, and then obviously wash it off and cut and blow dry her hair. And for the last sort of 3 months or so, 2-3 months, she'd been using this really cheap, nasty pound shop mousse. And because, you know, I was trying to figure out, have you changed anything? And she said, "I have been using this mousse actually, but I didn't use it yesterday because, well, I forgot the other day, and then I forgot the other day, and then I thought, well, it doesn't seem to really do anything, so I stopped using it." It's like, I think it's that. And she said, "You know, it was really sticky, like I really had to wash my hands afterwards." I was like, that mousse was so thick and sticky and horrible, and you're putting it in your hair and drying it in, and it's stopping the colour working properly. It's like coating the hair and stopping the colour getting in there. And she said, "Yeah," he said, "let me get it and I'll show you what it is." And she poured it down, and I couldn't tell you what brand it was, but it was one of them ones that's in like the pound shop, a big can. And I went, "Oh no!" And I said, "Can I bin it? Can I?" And she's like, "Yeah, go on then." And I went and I binned it. I was like, "Oh no!" I am a massive snob when it comes to hair stuff, but there's a limit. Oh. And she said, yeah, it was really sticky, and she had to wash her hair. I mean, you know what it's like. You've washed your hair, you put a bit of mousse, put it in, you just dry your hands on the towel and it's fine. But she said no, she had to wash her hair, wash her hands. It's like, that was coating your hair and stopping colour getting through it. But, yeah. It's just, yeah. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm binning that. That's dreadful stuff. I've got her into better shampoo and conditioner. Cause to be fair, she's got short hair. It's not particularly greasy. It's not particularly dry. It's just normal short hair. And she was using like the cheap, you know, pound a bottle stuff. And it was getting her hair clean. You know, it was okay. But it wasn't conditioning it very well. It's getting quite dry, and you know, I got on to slightly better stuff. Not stuff that I really approve of, but better stuff. And but you know, if you don't have problem hair, there's no issues with her hair at all. So I can see why she would buy cheap stuff. It gets her hair clean. It does, you know. But I've got her on. What does she use now? I think she uses L'Oreal Elvive, which is one of the better ones. And but yeah, to be fair, if you don't know, you don't know, dear. You know. And but I think that mousse is what's been stopping your hair lightening. Because the trouble is with her colour, I'm lightening. I'm not bleaching it. I'm just colouring it. But it's asking a lot of it. Like these blondes, they'll go up to 5 shades lighter at a real push. And like I'm asking it to go sort of, hi SJ. I'm asking it to go sort of 4 or 5 shades lighter, so it's pushing it, you know. So anything like that mousse would stop it. But I'm getting on my high horse about hair, SJ. I mean, that's so unusual. But yeah, so anything that will just like stop it a little bit is quite noticeable on her hair. So yeah, to be fair to her, she's done everything I've suggested. I've got to hand it to her. You know, I'd suggest things, and she does as she's told. I'm actually still using the sample bottles of shampoo and conditioner I've got from the salon, to be fair. My regular stuff is Aussie make, and I've got a banana conditioner that's really helped because my hair gets so dry. Oh, nice. Sounds good. I think a lot of the time, you know, cheap stuff is okay sometimes. You know, I'm not saying everyone should spend loads on it. I'm auburn coloured. Oh, they go rich red or golden copper in the cheapo Superdrug wash in, wash out range. And if that works for you, that's fine. You know, I'm not saying that everyone should go in a salon and have it done, or, you know, buy professional products. Because, you know, if you're happy with what you do and your hair is okay, then where's the problem, you know? But, you know, if your hair's not colouring properly, or, you know, if you're having issues with it, but that mousse though, honestly, oh no. The only thing that can like beat cheap mousse is cheap hairspray, because it stinks and it's sticky and it makes your hair rock hard. My natural hair colour that stops the colouring of my hair. Yeah, I would think your hair is quite strong. Hate hairspray. Is there a not very sticky one out there? The one I use isn't sticky. I get it from the wholesalers, but I think you could probably get it off Amazon. It is, oh, what's it called? It's a Wella one. Damn, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. I just buy it. It's a silver can. Just pick it up. Can't think. Yeah, well, I'll find it. But it's nice. It's not overpowering. It doesn't stink. It's not. It's the sort of hairspray that, like with my mum, she'll blow dry her hair and get it all nice, and then spray it to keep it there. Whereas I prefer hairspray. I can spray it a bit, pull it about, spray it, you know, and build it up a little bit. I put some spray on the other day and nearly choked myself out of my room. Oh, do like a hairspray, but it can't stink. If it makes you cough, then oh no. Bring me a can next time you come, please. Yeah, I've probably got one I can spare actually. I think it's only about £5 or something for a big can. Something like that. For the same about deep heat. Oh, it stinks, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm quite snobby. I just don't like any hair products that make your hair sticky. It should be able to hold your hair in place without making it sticky, heavy, crunchy. So proper getting on my high horse. I can't help it. It's gross and it stinks. I'm trying to pick one up and I've already got one on there. That's going to annoy me. I want to know what that hairspray is called. I can't think what. It's in a big silver can. It's Wella and it's in a big silver can. Can't remember. But it is nice. It's not really strong. There's two different ones. There is one that is quite strong. My mum prefers that one. As I say, she just does it, sets it with spray, and that's fine. Whereas I prefer one where it's not as strong, so you can put a bit on, put a bit more on if you want. So it depends what you want. Oh, nice, crafty, nice. My hair ends up everywhere as soon as I'm out the door. I want it to stay nice. Well, that's fair enough. But no, it's not strong. I can't be doing. If it gets to the back of your throat and it makes you cough, oh no, can't be doing with that. My glasses make it go curly at the front. Yeah, mine does that. My fringe is ridiculously long, but it pushes it out. Glasses though, innit? I'm sure you don't. There's an F there I've missed. Damn it. I'm missing too many. Too busy getting on my high horse. But then, to be fair, I don't think any customer would be impressed if I turned up to colour their hair with a box colour or something. Or like some £2 massive thing of hairspray. Or, you know, things that you can just buy yourself. You know, you can make some decent videos and all your hair knowledge. You need some juju. Oh, just listening to me ranting. The amount of times I tell people off. Honestly. It's a wonder anyone has me anymore. I'm still trying to think what that hairspray is called. It's really annoying me. Oh, that naughty little sausage doing there. It's going to really annoy me. I can't think what it's called. Tell people the stuff they need to hear, not just what they want to hear. That's a good thing. Well, I think so. Because what's the point of lying? There's no point. I don't think people really appreciate being told what they want to hear. If someone's genuinely asking your advice, what's the point of saying what they want to hear? There's no point, is there? Because if they're asking your advice, then they're obviously not sure. And if it turns out looking bad, it'll be my fault anyway. I'm not very good at lying anyway. I can't, if I think something, I can't keep it in. Some people don't like the truth though, do they? They don't, they want someone to suck up to them and say, oh yeah, that'd be amazing. Like, never rude to anyone. Well, unless it's someone I know well. But, yeah. Get myself some billing of food. Bye, Tony. Thank you for coming. It's been nice having a natter. I hope you're feeling better soon and have a nice day. No time for a yes man. Nah, exactly. I can't be doing that. I'll never be that. That's probably why I didn't get on very well working in salon. Hey Laura, how you doing? We're talking about hair, and I've proper been on my high horse. Good, thanks to you. It was nearly finished and leaned down to see. Oh, nice. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Same as usual, really. Nothing. Trust you with my hair. 100%. She's never been wrong. I went from brown to dark red, back to brown, then blonde. It's all worked very well. Oh, good. Did try to go you know, get rid of the brown in between the red and the blonde. He's a high horse with a fabulous mane. Oh, yes. Yeah, tried to go from dark red to blonde, it just weren't happening, was it? I can't get it out. How is the blonde? Is it still blonde? Does it still look nice? Is it still a nice blonde? Oh, good. I'm glad. It's all hiding the greys quite well. Good. When did we do it? Can't think when it was now. Right at the end of August? It was around the bank holiday, wasn't it? Right, it's probably been about 4 weeks then. So it should still look alright, shouldn't it? Yeah, 4 weeks. Good. Well, that was the idea, weren't it? Just to sort of blend everything in better. Trouble is, when you totally cover it, you get roots, don't you? Yeah, my roots are terrible at the minute. Every morning I look in the mirror and go, oh, I can't be bothered. Cannot be bothered. I had a mad moment thinking I'd bleach all the brown out and then go like a mahogany, reddy sort of colour. And I thought, oh, that's a lot of work. I'll probably end up just doing the same as normal because I really can't be bothered. But I'm bored of it. But it's like with yours, because it's a reasonably dark brown. Anything I want to change, I just got to bleach it out. Can't be bothered. I think that's why I haven't done it yet, because I want to have a change, but I can't be bothered. But then I think, well, if I do it as normal, that's quite a lot of effort, so I might as well change it, but I really can't be bothered. So it just doesn't get done. My roots are a good inch long now. I just can't be bothered. I might do it before we're on holiday, actually. Which is, I think, 3 weeks today is like the first Monday of our week off. So I might do it for then. And have it cut like the week before or something. I've got a few things to get done. No worries, sister. Thanks for coming. It's been nice having a natter. And I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm not far off finishing now anyway, to be honest. I haven't got much left to do. Yeah, not much left at all now, actually. Smash through it. I'm too busy ranting or getting on my high horse. Just makes the time fly, doesn't it? What time is it anyway? 1 o'clock, blimey. Time does fly. Perhaps finish this section up. Go and see what Gavin's doing. I don't even know if he's still in the garage or if he's inside. So, let's see what he's doing. Have some lunch. Oops. Have some lunch. I think I will go mental and have a cup of soup with my sandwich. Dip my sandwich in it. That's just crazy talk. More bags. Yeah, then I'll finish this up. A soup with your sarnie. You're more of a rebel than me. I dip my sandwich in my soup. It is actually a thing. If I go down and say to Gav, do you want soup and soldiers? He'll know what it is. It'll be a ham sandwich cut like into, well, in half, and then, you know, so you can dip it in your cup of soup. He'll know what that means. Crazy talk. It's really nice. And you think, well, you'd have soup with bread, so it's not that weird, really, is it? I don't care if it is weird, I like it. You what? You heard? I don't even care. I do what I want. Is really nice. Best way to enjoy a sandwich, to be honest, especially with tomato or onion soup. Yeah, I like the I think it's beef and tomato soup. That's probably my favourite one. But I think at the moment we've got beef and tomato, golden vegetable, and chicken. No, probably when you're dipping your sandwich in your soup, it's what you call it. It's just like boiled egg and soldiers, isn't it? You cut your soldiers. I cut my sandwich up into soldiers, dip it in my soup instead of egg yolk. I don't think it's insane. I think it makes perfect sense. But see, if you don't like eggs, you wouldn't have had boiled egg and soldiers, would you? So, missing out, dude. Missing out. It is nice. I like it. I'm going to do, when I go down, I'm going to say to Gav, do you want soup and soldiers? And he'll go, oh, yeah, go on then. Actually, because I made him a ham sandwich last night for today, so I can cut that up into soldiers for him and give him soup and soldiers. He's probably already ate his sandwich, but I can ask. Oops. It's so much easier than saying, I'm doing a cup of soup, do you want one? Yeah, but I know what a soldier is. It's a long thing, bits of bread, not half a sarnie. It's not half. It's a sarnie that's cut up into soldier size little finger sandwiches. Like that sort of thing. It's so much easier than saying, do you want a cup of soup? Do you want sandwiches cut up into dunkable size pieces? It's just soup and soldiers, isn't it? I think it makes perfect sense. It does to me, anyway. Soup and sarnie. Yeah, I suppose. But then I would have to say, do you want your sarnie cut up into dunkable bits? Or do you want it just cut in half as a sarnie? Whereas he would probably want it cut up into dunkable bits, because you can't fit your sarnie in the mug. So there. You know, I've got an answer for everything. I think I've finished. I have. Oh, do you often have it both ways? Well, to me, a sarnie is just like 2 bits of bread then cut in half. But then I would say, well, do you want it cut up? Or do you want it just left, like, cut in half? So it's like an extra question. To me, it makes sense. We have, like, our own language anyway. It's like the whole Zaan thing. It's like no one knew what Zaan was. It's like lasagna. Zaan. Thank you, Crafty. Maybe Crafty is just as weird as I am. I don't know. Things just stick though, don't they? You know, when you say something once, it just sticks. Get in there. But I wouldn't be able to fit a whole sandwich. I wouldn't be able to dunk that. It's too big. We're not weird, so it's probably likely. Yeah, we'll be weird. I like being weird. Right. Who's ringing me? It's a Birmingham number. Well, I'm not answering it. Right. 1 section left. That little bit. You can't see my hand. There you go. That little bit. How sparkly. Oh, it's so pretty. There you go. Look how sparkly them black A's are. Not ketchup and curry weird. No one's that weird. Well, one person. Much sparkle. Oh, I love it. Right. 1 section left that I will save for the day of fry. There you go. No bubbles. I love that noise. Weird. There we go. Nearly done. Yeah, I'll save that for Friday. Because I'm at Mum's tomorrow till Thursday. So, yeah, I'll be about Friday. So I think I will finish that then, so I can frame it over the weekend. No, I probably won't frame it over. I'll leave it sitting with books on for a while. Okay. Great timing, dude. How you doing? Yes, I have literally just finished and I'm about to end the stream. Sorry. I can have you are. Friday. Probably mid-late morning is the next time I'll be on. Right. Oops. Let me put that one on. Yeah, just that little section to do. 10 more. It's 11. But no, Friday. I'm going to go see what Gav's doing. I want some lunch anyway. I'm hungry. But yeah, it'll be Friday, sort of 11, that sort of time, I would think. Get this finished and then play some Witcher next week, I think. Yeah, because streams are probably going to be a little bit more hit and miss the next couple of weeks. After this week, I mean. So I'll probably do Witcher because I can just pick that up as and when. Hell yeah. Hopefully lots of Gwent. We've done quite a bit of Gwent, but there's always more Gwent. So we've got a lot to do. We've got a lot of cards to find. So there must be lots of Gwent hype. So yeah, that's it from us till Friday. Then hopefully we'll be on over the weekend. But thank you all for watching. It's been a very nice chill / ranty / high horsey stream. And yeah, I'll see you on Friday. Bye.